Okay, cool. Alright, well, I am... Oh, yes, right, okay, right. Is the stream is on? Yes, okay, I'm just double checking. Yeah, then in that case, if everyone has drinks and they're ready to go, then we'll get sorted. All right. Well, last we left off in that case, I don't know what happened. Oh yeah. So the Clive Five made their way up to the top of the sacred mountain just outside Orovisi, where it's just said that Saxando ascended to godhood. When you reached the top, you came face to face with a huge totemic idol of Saxando, this holy shrine which has stood for many years. And as Gothrik meditated, he met the true spirit of Saxando, an amalgamation of all the dead sort of ancestor spirits of the Grey Mountain Orcs, who told him that Badran was being used as a tool by the Sword Redovan, which is the harbourer of the spirit Mantanish, who longs to absorb Saxando's power and free himself from his prison within the sword. Gothrik also was told that Rassik, his longtime friend and ally, had been secretly working behind the scenes in alliance with Badran, and was also responsible for setting the shift in the Orcs which allowed Badran to come to power all those years ago. So since Rassik continues to have power, he has continued to work on his goals, using Gothrik really as a puppet while he ruled behind the scenes. As the conversation began to end, the spiritual inner sanctum of Saxando became corrupted and split open as the astral spirit of Badran invaded the holy site, forcing Gothrik into a duel. Unfortunately, Badran got the upper hand, marking Gothrik with some sort of black mark and forcing the projection to end for him. For the rest of you, though, during this moment, you were locked in a life or death battle with a Dracolich, who attacked you on the peak of the mountain. Eventually attacking Gothrik, it managed to kill him twice, forcing Gira to use 2 Revivifies during the battle, before it escaped into the fog. As the mountain rumbled, this sort of huge earthquake began to shake the foundations of the mountain, signalling a need, a very urgent one, to escape. And so Gira cast Word of Recall, taking the party away in a flash, where you appeared just in a cave just outside the city of Vazelsk in the Commonwealth, which was the place where Gira first arrived in this continent team. So you talked amongst yourself a little bit, and then eventually, for some reason, decided to draw a card from the deck of many things. As the stars aligned and the card was drawn, a knight appeared at the entrance of the cave, swearing his allegiance to Gothrik. As you all stood around, sort of dumbfounded about this this orcish knight in full plate armor, kneeling, his long sword, like praying almost, leaning on his long sword, waiting for Gothrik to command him to do something. Yar is like, what the fuck?
Who the fuck are you?
He stands up and says, "My name is Sir Jork. I'm at your service, Chieftain Gothrik."
Gothrik, who is this?
I don't know. Where did you come from?
Where did you come from? We're in the middle of how would you even get here?
I have been set on a mighty task to find you at this moment. And here, after being told that this is where I'd find you, this is where I found you.
Who told? What? Who knows we're here?
Who told you? Who told you we'd be here?
It's he looks around and says, "I don't remember." Just remember waking up.
There's another one.
I just remember waking up and having a vision that I would be able to prove myself as a strong warrior if I were to meet you at this cave at this moment. So yeah, so I travelled far and wide and ended up here on this day, and here you are.
Is this something to do with the card?
Do you have any memories before you woke up?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thought we had another gear on our hands.
No.
That's another one.
I am. I was knighted by by a lord in Brederhof. I'm from the Commonwealth, you see.
Okay, cool. Well, your services are appreciated. We could use your help.
Are you any good?
Define good.
Fight me.
No!
He says. He says,
Do not fight her.
"Milady, I would never dare to strike a girl."
No!
Oh, good lord.
Scrimshaw just taking a step back.
Can I punch him in the face?
You might kill him.
So I'll give him a kick. Give him a kick. Come on.
It's fucking. It's late.
He looks at Gothrik for some sort of like. Well.
Gothrik.
Yeah, you deserve to just get punched in the face. That was just idiotic. Just fucking take it. Take your lumps.
Very well. I will take a hit from milady.
Every time you call him a lady, you get another one.
Oh, we don't even hit. I suppose he's standing still, isn't he?
Yeah, that completely misses, and you just like slam into his plate armor, like dong.
Yeah, that's fair.
He says, "Well."
Don't call me milady. Morna's fine.
Well, milady Morna, I think that you are a very fine warrior.
Thanks. I guess. What? Okay. So, do you fight?
He has a sword.
Yeah. I killed 4 direwolves on the track here.
Oh, direwolves. Oh.
Not all at once. One at a time.
It's not a mammoth, though, is it?
I've never said anything about mammoths.
Well, just so you know, I've killed mammoths on my own.
Don't ask him about the mammoths. Never ask him about the mammoths.
With respect, chieftain, I didn't.
Chieftain? Oh, he's talking to you. I thought he was talking to me.
Why would I call you chieftain?
I don't know.
I don't know who you are.
We're all confused, I think, as to
Yeah.
your existence, for one, and
What was his name again?
Jork,
With a G or a J?
like that.
your. Oh my god.
York.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
York. Of course. Well, this is awkward.
Where was it that you said you were knighted?
In Brederhof.
Okay. What were you do? Is that where you were from?
It is where I came to serve. Before I was given a task by by a spirit that I only recognized upon later inspection as the ancestral god of my people, Sando.
Oh, blimey.
But yes, I was in the service of Lord Ogden of Brederhof.
Lord
Ogden.
Ogden, okay. Thank you for spelling all that. Very helpful.
Well,
Huh. Well, this is really strange. Do you think it's the card?
I I mean, he said that he got this vision before.
Yeah, but the
How would
cards
you even
were very
found us?
powerful.
No one knows we're here.
They got a vision.
Well,
Well, I hope no one else is getting visions of where we are.
yeah, me too.
Oh god, I hope not. I don't want to
Everybody's
walk out there and there's like 50 different knights swearing allegiance to me. Oh, wait, actually, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, that would actually be relatively useful.
Yeah, you just return with an army.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe keep drawing.
Keep drawing.
Maybe I should draw more cards.
No, yes, draw more card.
You could get him to draw a card.
No.
Why not?
He could draw one. That could be fun.
No.
Why not? That's a great idea. That means that any of the bad stuff that might happen won't happen to you.
What bad stuff?
Nothing.
Nothing to worry.
I'm not going to put his life in jeopardy
No, it's not. It's
for the
not.
sake of seeing what's going to come out of the deck.
No, it's fine.
You sound very disappointed, Morna. Do you want me to draw from the deck again?
Yeah?
I think you should just keep drawing and
Just
see
keep
what
on
you get.
drawing until...
Keep on drawing.
Hang on.
No, don't actually do that. It was a joke. It was peer pressure. Stop.
On a 2, I do. On a 2, I do.
Thank God for that.
On a D1. On a 1, I do.
I think Gothrik, best 2 out of 3. But yeah.
So what now exactly? We now have a
We have an orc.
Oh, now we've got 2 orcs.
I believe he's a half orc.
2.5 orc. 2.5
2.5.
orcs.
No.
Oh, stop this.
If we have 2 half orcs and 1 orc, does that mean we have 2 orcs?
Well, no, we're not the same person.
Ah, remember that infamous adventure group, 2 and 2 half men?
Do you?
I've never heard of such a group.
The only amazing group I know of is the Clive 5.
Hell yeah!
/6.
I guess it's /6 now. So you joining our group? Is that what you want?
What about me, Yar says?
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
Yar is an honorary member at least.
You're just part of the thing at the moment, but
The fan club, like
Yeah.
groupies.
yeah, you're the fan club.
I don't. Yeah, I kind of resent being called a groupie.
Yeah.
What exactly is a groupie?
No,
Yeah,
someone
what
explain.
is a groupie?
It's when
They're
it's
people that follow around famous bands and,
famous bards.
minstrel groups and such.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
fans.
I
So, by
That's it.
band, do you mean like mercenary bands or
No,
music
like music bands.
Right.
With like flutes and drums and stuff.
yeah, and I don't like music.
You don't like
You don't
not
like
any
music?
music?
Not really.
Like music.
Most orc music's kind of boring
Well,
Just
why
go
don't you
listen
listen
to
to music
that
that's not
music.
because
Yeah,
I've lived in the Grey
Yar
Mountains
has,
my
to be
whole life.
fair.
In fact, this is the first time I've been
Literally
outside the
just
Grey Mountain.
Drumming. Well, we're gonna have to go back like now.
Yeah.
By the way, if any of you have any suggestions as to how I'm gonna get Rassic to confess,
You could
Wait.
just let Rassic be the leader.
I think you should just let
No,
Rassic be the
he's
leader.
working with Badran.
Oh, who cares? It's just Badran.
Gothrik killed my father and mutated many orcs.
Oh, boo-hoo. Lots of us don't have parents here, Gothrik.
All my parents are dead now. So,
Same.
in fact, I watched my father pretty much die, so...
I mean, you watch your
I think
father
you
like kill himself, basically.
I think it's time to let the orcs go, Gothrik. And give them to someone else.
Yeah.
It's time to embrace your other half.
You're never there, though. Find a good leader. Maybe let George lead them. He looks fully capable.
George.
Have you ever led a country Jork?
No, I've never actually been in the Grey Mountains before.
Well,
Yeah, but
here's his
you think you
opportunity.
Yeah.
Do you think that my people would just let him take control? This rando they've never met.
Look.
No offense.
What about government reform?
What about you say he's your son?
It's becoming very clear that Jork and Gothrik look about the same age. That orc don't crap.
Well, we can go back, but
Well, if I may, I think the only reason we should go back is if it entails a visit to Badran. He is, after all, in possession of the Lodestone.
yes.
And Rashid knows where he is.
Are we leaving this lodestone here, right?
I think we should, and in fact, if I may, I think it might be a clever idea if we store all of our Lodestones.
I'm gonna disagree with this. And say that maybe consider
stones in one location.
and considering that this person here, this orc, just arrived, maybe it's not as secret as we thought.
I was led by Thaxando.
What was that? Sorry.
I was guided by Thaxando, if that helps.
Okay. And what if someone else gets guided by Thaxando to the here? I just don't think it's a good idea. I think we should take it with us.
Well, if Thaxando's guiding someone here, they're doing it because Thaxando's a good guy.
How do you know he's a good guy?
How do you know he's not a good guy?
I don't. I'm just asking you.
Mona, think about it this way. The only person who's got in this cave in God knows how long is Jork here. I don't think anyone's particularly, no offense, Jork, caring about this little creature.
Oh.
That's really mean, actually. I think you should
That
apologize.
is
I care about
cruel.
Jork.
Jork has come.
I care a lot about Jork.
Jork
We're
has
dealing here with planetary forces beyond our comprehension, and you're worrying about hurting some orc's feelings.
Some orc.
God.
Wow.
Okay, fine. Can we maybe bury it a bit better?
Sure.
Because it was obviously buried here.
Very well.
Jork, go bury it.
No.
Ow.
Just bare hands. Just shuffling the dirt out.
Blood coming as he's going to get past the hard stone.
So, yeah, what did you want me to do?
Just go and stand outside the cave and look away.
So cute, wog, Martin.
Just go stand at the entrance of the cave and keep a lookout.
Yeah.
As you command. Yeah. Yeah, he goes and begins to stake out the entrance to the cave.
Okay, right, let's bury this thing back and put it back. I'm gonna start digging, I guess.
Okay, it's not hard to rebury it. The hole's like already there.
I want to try and make it look a bit more less like obvious.
Okay. All right. Yeah. It doesn't take very long, 5 minutes or so.
Okay, cool.
You sort of just imagine that when Gira was doing it before, his memory was like just quickly vanishing, and then he just sort of half forgot that what he was doing. I guess. All right, what were you gonna say?
Oh, that was it. I just wanted to make sure it was a bit better buried.
Cool.
than it was last time.
Yeah. You pat down the sort of the dust, and it looks slightly better than it was before.
Gira's going to follow Georg out the cave.
Okay.
And just put his hand on his shoulder, and as he does, cast Modify Memory on him.
Oh God!
Okay. What save is that?
Wisdom.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Yeah.
It's an 11.
So what did you just cast?
So he's charmed for a minute, and you get to tell him in that minute like what his memory is of that occasion. But you have to like phrase it in like a sentence.
Wow, Georg. That was a very nice dinner party we had in that cave just then. There wasn't anything out of the ordinary at all, or any kind of strange object either. And in fact, I've also heard that potentially your name has changed
To Declan.
to Declan.
You dicks. You're such a dick. Oh my god.
I'm crying.
Oh my God!
Okay.
You're a genius.
Okay, he like his eyes glaze over a little, and when he comes to, he goes, "That was a fantastic dinner party. I loved all the delicious food and nothing out of the ordinary that was just in that place, in that cave. Oh, I'm so glad my name is Declan."
Oh, I can't.
Oh my God! What? The poor soul.
Oh, man. Okay,
Oh
right.
my God!
Oh, no, it was delicious.
Okay.
Turns around and walks back.
Alright, he stays outside the cave on watch. Just like looking a bit befuddled.
Yeah, sweet second. Our dear friend has had a bit of an epiphany.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I may have altered his memory slightly to not be able to remember the contents of the cave. And while I was at it, I took the liberty to alter his name a little bit.
Oh,
God!
what have you called him?
Well, I was just walking out the cave and suddenly the Tempest someone whispered to me. And he whispered a very peculiar name, Declan. And he compelled me to change his name, so he's called Declan now.
What a fine name.
If the
Indeed.
Tempest itself brought this name to you, then surely it must be his truest name. I do have to say, though, I am deeply uncomfortable with the idea that you have the power, the magical power, to just change someone's entire identity and memory like that. That is fucking terrifying.
Well, it's a good thing I'm on your side, Gothrik, at the moment.
But how
if
am
there's
I...
any traumat. If
How
there's any
am I-
traumatic events that you want to forget,
How can
He
we?
might- Maybe he
How
already
can
done
we?
it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, what if every moment up until this very moment has just been a memory that Gira has implanted inside of our minds?
Maybe.
Don't say that!
Is my father
Ah!
really dead?
Kira,
Yes.
Is my father really dead? Who am I?
what would happen if you cast that spell on yourself? Could it lead to, say, amnesia?
Make sure to knock it off your spell slots, by the way, Matt.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. I was just laughing too much. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
You haven't had a night's rest yet.
Well, I'm pretty sure I can only do it to other creatures. I'm willing to take a steer from you on that one, Mike. There.
I mean, what does it say? Does it say touch a creature?
Yeah, one creature that you can see.
Yeah, well, I guess you could touch yourself while looking in the mirror.
Um,
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I mean, if you look down,
I
you
mean,
can see
you
your
know,
hands, like-
yeah, I've done that every time.
you just have to put your hand over your face.
Do you have to put your hand physically over your face to be able to see your hand? What is wrong with your eyes?
Funnily enough, I don't like to use the spell because it's not particularly reasonable to tamper with people's minds.
Says
No, but it is
I, a
funny.
person who just named him Declan.
You did just sort of rename him.
Well,
I-
it was me with the Tempest.
I mean, it is easier to remember than Jork.
That is true.
Sure.
And Declan is. It
Sure,
just
it
sounds
has
so
been
good.
all.
Oh my god, I just noticed that his name's changed in the chat.
Yeah, so
I mean,
Declan
you
Wow
know,
Wow
if we
Mask.
start, I mean, we could continue this. Like, if we continue to gain followers, Gira just modifies their memory and renames them after the place that they came from.
Scrimshaw, I'm not going to use this spell. Just a toy with people around us.
Oh, I finally understand
Oh, it'd be funny though.
what Declan means now. I get it. I just,
Deck.
yeah, okay. Well, I was slow, right?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. His whole identity is just a pun. It's just a pun.
It was a pun before you.
monster.
It was a pun before you changed his name.
Yeah, that is true.
His whole life is just a joke at this point.
It was
Oh my
GEORC short for generic orc.
Sure.
I think it was like George.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
I don't know about you, but I was just thinking maybe we should all have a sleep in this cave.
Didn't we just
And
have
then
a
get
short
back to it
rest?
tomorrow.
yeah, you had a short rest.
Yeah, but now I'm feeling maybe a longer rest could be better.
It is getting quite late.
And it's safe in here, right?
Yes.
And Gothrik, you're feeling quite rough because you've died twice today. To be fair.
Oh, yeah. On that note, I'll just go to sleep.
Well, good night.
Okay. All right then. Good night. Hopefully that mountain doesn't explode before the.
Nah, it's what it is.
Are we planning on just letting Declan guard us the whole night? That doesn't seem terribly fair.
I mean, he came here to prove himself. He needs to prove himself by watching us.
I mean, I'm frankly doing fine.
Scrimshaw,
Yeah.
you can help Declan out, and when Declan's too tired, he can go to sleep.
Wow, you're so generous.
Wow. Now he's trying to command Scrimshaw. Gets one, follower, and now he's a
I'm
champion.
a war chief. I have more than one follower.
Yeah,
Well,
but people who
at the
actually want
moment.
to follow you.
Shut up. I'm trying to sleep.
Seem more like a dictator who's always on holiday.
Well, you're a dick.
Yeah,
Peter.
yeah.
Penis potato.
Huh.
guess I'll take a watch. If no one else is doing any watches, I'll do one.
I'll take a watch. I'll take a watch.
Yeah,
Joe.
I'll take one as well.
Sure.
Okay.
Declan can take my watch. Because I died twice.
That's
I
okay.
think I deserve my rest.
Yeah, Yarl will take a watch as well. Yeah, from where you are, you're in a safe area. So yeah, for the sake of expediency, your night's rest comes to fruition. Is there anything you want to talk about during the night, particularly any of you?
Maybe just to anyone who's present. Yeah.
Guess I'm present.
Okay.
They're
We
present.
usually take our watches together.
Ho ho ho.
Okay, so yeah, you choose
So
a
I
watch.
get the maximum amount of sleep.
Did the Tempest really tell you to change his name to Declan?
Yes, you did. We did.
How bizarre.
The universe works in mysterious ways, my friend.
I like the name, though. Strong. Much better than his previous name.
I can't even remember what it was.
Neither can I. Declan has really stuck with me. And now I like Declan a lot. I like him a lot more now he's called Declan.
Maybe there's use for the name Georg one day. Anyway, I was thinking about, kind of turns to where the air, I guess back in the cave because we're probably sitting outside, or at the mouth. The air lodestone.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel right. It's sitting here.
I mean, no one's found it yet.
Well,
If we take it with us, then we may well lose it.
for the short term, agreed, but writing on the wall that I said specified that we must return the lodestone. I assume is, or we've kind of already thought about, is wherever I was.
We need to
Stone.
figure out where that was, though.
Uh,
Could be a million miles away from here.
Potentially. But we know that the stone shift is the most likely place to answer that question.
Hmm.
Although I don't know where that is, old Gira might have. And I don't know if you'll recall that our friend Quarry did give us a quest, or myself a quest rather.
Yeah. That's kind of taken onto the back burner right now.
Well, no, I appreciate that. The lodestones take the utmost priority that we...
I mean, what's he gonna do if you don't do it?
Well, I fear if we bring the lodestones together, nothing will happen. And we need some information on what we can do with them and all. I don't think that this problem will give us that information in its entirety. It will tell us a bit more about Aaron Shander, potentially, and a few of those characters. The wealth of information of that library is also bound to contain something that may give some clues what we can do to protect ourselves.
You're probably right.
It's a bit of a trek to where we'd have to go to retrieve those memories. I believe it'll be something we need to do in the shortish term, or once at least we've guaranteed the safety of the 4 lodestones.
Yes. I suppose the priority right now is getting one of the lodestones back from Bad Run, but
Agreed.
I feel like we're going a little bit in circles here.
Bad Run will show his face soon enough. We just have to be prepared for him.
Yes. I agree. I wonder how Gothrik's doing after having, died twice.
He has an incredibly strong heart, that one. I fear it to dampen his spirits too much.
Must have been kind of weird waking up from death and then seeing a giant dragon tail coming down onto your face and then dying again. Not that I've actually ever died, but...
Are you questioning my methods?
No, I mean, you know, you wanted him back alive. It's just unfortunate that there was a giant Dracolich next to him.
Not my fault he's slow.
You're right. He should have moved out of the way of the Dracolich a bit quicker.
Yeah. I think he got killed through legendary actions.
Oh god.
Yeah, I don't think it was even Gothrik's turn again.
I think it still could have been quicker.
Yeah, Gothrik, what the fuck?
Fucking hell.
You're asleep right now, Gothrik?
You're asleep. You can't hear us. Yeah. Well, hopefully next time he'll know to avoid the Dracolich tail.
I have no doubt next time.
And yes, well, it's going to be an interesting next couple of weeks, that's for sure.
We shall see.
Okay.
Nothing else to say,
Is there any other conversations that want to happen tonight? Okay, if not, then you wake up the next day feeling nice and refreshed. As you look down, Gothrik, in the morning, you feel your chest hurts like death, and the black mark of where Badran stabbed you through the chest seems to have left a sort of lingering necrotic mark, like a scar. It's not an open wound, but it does snake, almost like venom going into your body, like through your veins, and it looks like it's grown a little bit during the night. And as you sort of inspect yourself, Yar comes over and says, "That is one nasty mark."
Adran did it.
When you were meditating.
When I was meditating and I spoke with Factando, Adran somehow found us, and we fought, but he was the victor.
Well,
I have a reason to believe that it's why the totem caught fire.
well, we can only press forward. Can't think about the past too much. But that needs to be looked at. I'm not sure what that is. Some sort of evil. You don't want it to spread anymore.
Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, I don't want it to either.
Well, let's get you up. And she puts out her hand for you to grab to get up.
Okay, I take it.
Yeah, she pulls you up, begins packing up the stuff. As you make your way out of the cave, you see the sun rising. You see Georg stood stoically at his post, looking a little bit tired, but he's stayed up all night. And he, as you come out, Gothrik, he says, "Ah, chieftain."
Declan.
Nothing to report during the night's watch.
Did you not sleep at all?
No, I was asked to stand watch outside, and that's what it's
Oh god.
Oh,
I didn't even notice him there.
are you tired?
Not beyond capabilities. My capabilities.
Okay then. You want to keep going or?
What? Stay here even longer?
No,
No.
we're gonna be going to Oravisi.
Oh, the city of my ancestors.
Yes, we took it back a while ago.
Yes, I heard. I was on the other side. I wasn't there when it happened, so I was in service of Lord Ogden.
I must ask, what exactly is your... Where exactly is your allegiance?
Well, it was to Lord Ogden,
The Commonwealth.
yes, but my allegiance was to Lord Ogden, and once I was summoned by Thaxando to this place, I chose to give my allegiance to Gothrik, the Chief of Chiefs.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Gotcha.
The Chief of Chiefs. I like that.
Well,
And how deep exactly does that dedication go?
I have made a solemn vow to dedicate my life to his cause. I will do anything he asks of me.
oh, you poor soul.
Oh no.
Anything.
Oh,
Well,
no.
um,
Mike, that was not the right tone of voice.
Oh,
That's what he said. It's not me.
Yeah, alright then. My bad then, I
Yeah.
guess.
It's like it's what my character would do.
but remember his trait.
Yeah, his carnal pleasure, desire for carnal pleasures.
Declan, the
You're
second.
looking wrong.
No.
You're looking
Not
rather.
modifying his memory again to change his surname. Oh my Zach.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't asked, frankly. Well, let's well, good luck with this, and I hope you don't become as well acquainted with dying as Gothrik has.
To die in the service of my lord would be a great honour.
Well,
What about dying and coming back? Is that dishonor?
No, that is just gives me another chance to die honourably once more.
Oh,
right.
that's some enthusiasm. We'll see if that lasts.
Yeah. Everyone gets really happy when they first join us, and they don't leave happily, usually.
Yeah.
Just saying.
What equipment do you carry? What's your skill set? You seem to be of the fighting type. Sword
Yes.
swinging.
Yes, I am a fighting type Pokemon. Currently, all I have in my inventory is a full set of plate armor, a shield, and a longsword.
Okay.
So and some rations for my journey. But, I have almost.
Tell you what, take one of these. I'm going to hand over a potion of healing.
Oh,
If one of us drops on the battlefield, the best use of your time may be to shove this down their gullet.
that would be a great honour.
Okay.
Take a shot every time he says great honor.
You pull the card.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not your fault.
I also have proficiencies with a dragon chess set and all the other things that regular fighters have. So if you ever want someone to play dragon chess for you, then I can do that.
Do you know any card games?
No, just dragon chess.
Oh,
Do you have any dice?
The only game he's ever played.
Well, actually, I do know some card games. I know Uno.
oh, great. Well, we can play that. I've got a pack of cards.
Yes, Uno.
No.
What is the difference between dragon chess and regular chess?
Well, it's got dragons. Yeah,
Scrimshaw.
chess has like knights and bishops and rooks, and dragon chess is exactly the same, but it has one more square, 2 more squares, and it just has dragons on either side.
Wait, 2 more squares?
Yeah, just 2.
Not 2 rows?
No, just 2 squares.
2 squares.
Yeah, with dragons on them.
Where do they go? This would no longer be symmetrical.
Well, sadly, I don't have a dragon chess set with me. I just have proficiency in it. So, if we find some sort of inn, I will show you.
Oh God.
Right.
Yes, and.
I suppose we'd best get moving.
Yeah.
Before we go, what's the plan here?
Well,
Do we
I'm
just-
going to buy some extra weapons because I can't use guns in Karadar.
Why are we going to Karadar?
Karadar is the fight to the death.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, not a fight to the death.
Oh, I thought you quite liked fights to the death.
No, but it's you and death.
Ah,
Aren't most fights that you're in a fight to the death?
fuck off.
So you're going to Orovisi, and you're going to fight someone, right? You're going to fight Rasuk.
I'm
Is that the
going to
plan?
get him to I'm going to get him to confess to his crimes, and we'll go from there. If it ends up in Karadar, which I see it to be the most likely option, then yeah.
Maybe Declan would like to fight in your honor.
No. With
Can
in
you
all
do that?
culture, those who carry out those who cast the sentence carry it out.
Right. Just, I don't think it's a big deal. You know, I think you should just let him rule. Because you're not
Really,
you're never there.
It is a way to encourage Badran to come out of hiding.
Exactly.
Honestly, I think that whole system could do with a bit of revamping. I mean, why is it that just whoever is best in one-on-one combat gets to lead?
To be fair, Yar says, Gothrik has been trying to change those things.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, hence all the traditionalists hating me.
Including me, Yar says. Until recently.
Thank you, yeah. You always know what to say.
Well, when I become chieftain, or chiefess, or whatever the word for that is, then I
I'm
will...
pretty sure chieftain's gender neutral.
I haven't been a chieftain before, so I don't know. And we don't have many women chieftain. I will be one
I
of the
think you
first.
should just let Yar rule. Just give it to her, and then we can carry on.
Wait, is this just so that there can be a female chieftain?
Oh god, it's like Hillary Clinton.
Oh.
All over again.
Hillary who?
No, she seems sensible. Didn't trust Gothrik. There you go. Sensible.
Fuck off.
Came with Gothrik though. Yeah. Maybe less
Yeah.
sensible.
You guys are assholes.
What? We are just trying to solve your problem for you. You're never in Orovisi. There's no wonder that people don't trust your rule.
They don't trust my rule because I'm trying to change things that have been ingrained in our mindset for centuries.
And you're also not.
And yeah, you're never there. That's the reason that Roxon, you weren't the leader of the tribes, right? Because you're never there. You didn't.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah, what do you think? Why don't the people trust Gothrik's rule?
Well, Gothrik was there for a whole year until quite recently.
Yeah.
Well, speaking from someone who until quite recently was part of the opposition, people don't really want to change. That's the truth. They like how things are.
Cool. Well, why don't you just not change it, Gothrik?
Because if we keep on raiding people, it will bring the ire of multiple people, such as the Commonwealth.
Hmm.
Perhaps even the Clive 5.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe we'd like to
And
seize power.
And in case you guys haven't noticed, there is a giant evil death planet out to kill us.
Yeah.
Hating each other and killing each other is not something we should be doing right now.
What about if I fight you?
Declan and Yara like Death Planet.
Oh,
You and your
yeah.
big mouth.
Giant, possibly eldritch creature, size of a planet, maybe, or things taking over a planet. We're not quite sure. Erasure of all humanity.
Well, living life,
Living life.
actually.
Planet. It might happen. So, live it while you can.
Right. Well, it sort of makes our little problem here seem not as big of a deal, really.
Exactly.
Perhaps, but in order to defend this planet,
We need the
I believe
lodestones,
we need the lodestones.
which Badran
I don't know if you're
has.
familiar with them.
Right. Well, then I think that it's probably good that we get rid of Badran then. And Rasik.
I
Yes!
agree.
Yes.
I don't think any of us disagreed with getting rid of Badran.
I don't mean to be rude, Gothrik, but if it wasn't for this Badran having the Earth Lodestone, I probably would suggest we just leave this sorry mess.
Yeah.
Well, then you would have had to have continued on without me.
Very well. No, just
Well,
don't give that one.
who insists? Just makes a teleport.
Well, there's seven of us and only 6 spots on this teleport. Bye, Gothrik.
Cast Word of Recall again, and then
Yeah.
he appears like 20 feet away. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's like a misty step.
Expensive Misty Step.
Mm.
Okay, so I think we're are we going to teleport to get to
Or
a
a V-
VC, or are we going to walk? I'm just thinking because like if we get scryed while we're kind of walking along this path, and also Mike, are we going to remember how to get to this place just generally?
Well, you don't know
I
how.
think
I mean,
took down the teleportation circle.
yeah, there was a teleportation circle there, but also,
Okay.
but Declan's
Declan might know.
Declan's walked here. So.
Okay.
But you can cast Word of Recall and
So-
appear here at any time, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Unless you choose a new place.
Well, it makes sense to keep this here for now, I guess.
Hmm.
I mean, we can always just teleport anywhere else afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little safe area. It's quite close to the Zell.
Is there like a cleric spell? I need to have a think if there's like a cleric spell where like they can alert me if something happens. I guess like a magical ward or something. If someone enters or something. Anyway, I'll think about that
Can you
later.
get Glyph of Warding as a cleric? I don't think so. Because you could have like a Glyph of Warding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
can.
don't know.
Glyph of Warding is a cleric spell.
Oh. Yeah, it's kind of expensive, but you could do like a Glyph
Oh,
of
I
Warding
don't have it.
message.
Don't have it prepared today, but
Yeah, it
Ooh,
does
just
cost-
woken up.
It does cost
not-
200.
You have been out for a fair amount of time.
Okay.
yeah, I don't really have. We can always come back and do it. It might be just something we think about doing. Especially if we do decide to put other things in the cave.
Yeah.
So, to Aura VC?
To Aura
Review.
VC.
Okay, so Scrimshaw's
I'll
gonna...
start casting.
Okay,
How many can we get in the teleport?
get up to 8, I think.
Oh, was it 8? Okay.
I mean, with this, it's just however many can walk through it.
Okay.
In a certain amount of time.
Okay, well, in that case, Scrimshaw begins to draw the sigil on the ground out of the magical chalk. The circle to Aura VC. And as it flashes, you all begin to walk through one at a time, being teleported. That sort of magical tunnel that the floor sort of drops out behind you, and for a moment you feel weightless, and before poof, you appear back in the center of the city. The first thing you notice is that it seems to be quite chaotic. People are running for cover, and there's a large storm swirling above the city. Orcs are running about everywhere they go, grabbing weapons, trying to man defenses. You see a few orcs running past a building, which the roof, the winds are so heavy right now. The roof tears off and just carries them with it. As this mini sort of whirlwind begins to form in the center of the city. There's nothing actually actively attacking anything right now, but it's a scene of chaos. It's mothers and children are grabbing their belongings and trying to duck for cover. It's only a small trek to the keep in the center. Obviously, made by the Commonwealth when they were there.
I'm gonna grab one of the. Is there any guards running past us right now?
There's you see a few orcs making their way to some various defenses.
I grab one by the shoulders. What's going on?
Storm! The mountain is collapsed. You, as he points over, you look over and you see where the top of the mountain usually would be visible. The top half is almost crumbled, and this large landslide has made this massive hill. As there's just dust that is just settled all over the town. You imagine that at some point after you left, the whole top of the mountain crumbled, and this large dust cloud settled on the city. And as you look around, you just notice that all across the ground is just this dust. It's thick in the air. And the storm raging overhead is the same storm that was raging above the mountain when the Dracolich attacked you.
The keep, then.
Eyes on the skies.
Yep.
Okay.
Gothrik, you must muster your people. We need all the help we can get here. Are there people running around that we could potentially kind of rally?
There are. Everyone seems to be going to. They don't really know where they're going because it doesn't seem like they're under a traditional attack. It's not like the walls of the city are being breached.
Sure.
It's there's just a big storm causing chaos.
Can I cast a spell? Can I cast a spell that I don't know, signifies some kind of, I guess holies? I'm trying to think spirit guardians or something maybe. I don't have it prepared actually. I can't do that. I guess not. I was thinking something I could do that would kind of act as a beacon or some hopeful thing as opposed to the storm.
I don't know. You know your spells better than I know your spells.
No, I know. I don't think I've really got anything equipped for today. Okay, ignore me. Sorry.
Okay. So what's everyone doing?
I'm gonna try finding a warg.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
Okay, perception.
Okay, yeah, not too far away from you is a stables, where a number of wargs are roped up, attached to various stakes in the ground. But you notice that they're being buffeted to fuck. They're cowering and whimpering as see, a lot of the buildings here after the battle had to be rebuilt, and they were built in the traditional Orchid style. So there's a lot of leathers and a lot of thatch and stuff that is just being sort of torn apart right now.
I free as many of the wargs as I can, but I saddle one of them up.
Okay.
And I ride it out to the rest of the group. Rest of you get to the keep. I'm going to get as many of the civilians here as I can over there to take shelter.
Okay.
Okay.
And I just ride off. looking
I guess
to
just-
gather people around to the keep.
Okay. So as you're riding around, it's really hard to get your voice across because of the winds that are buffeting. But as the rest of you are beginning to make your way to the keep, I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, or a strength saving throw, your choice. As
I
this,
need to as well.
yeah, you do as well, especially on the warg. As the winds are just buffeting to fuck, basically.
If sorry,
No, go on. You go first.
no, I was gonna say if I do it as a dex, do I get a danger sense?
Yeah.
Okay, it's probably worth doing as dex then. It was definitely worth doing as dex.
Okay. So Gira and Scrimshaw, as you're running down the center of the city towards the keep, this large sort of tornado just almost manifests right in front of you, and begins to just buffet the fuck out of you. And one of the buildings near you, the entire roof just slides off. Everyone else manages. Actually, Molly, you got enough.
I know.
Everyone basically, so the roof slides down and begins to trap you underneath. So Gira, Scrimshaw, and Morna, you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and currently you're trapped underneath this rubble. Roxon, you managed to just about dodge out the way, but you see your friends sort of like trapped underneath this rubble. Currently you are grappled.
I will.
What's the word?
Grapple.
Grappled? Restrained. That's the word.
I'm restrained.
No. Everyone else is restrained.
Okay, right. Okay, I will make it.
freedom of movement on myself.
Right. No, but first, let's see what Alex wants to do. What do you want to do?
I was just gonna say I was gonna try and free people.
Okay. You're going to cast freedom of movement on yourself, Scrimshaw.
Yes.
Okay. So you manage to cast freedom of movement. You the spell begins to take hold, and you just free yourself by basically becoming very lubricated almost, and slide yourself out between quite a lot of rubble. Roxanne, make a strength saving throw because currently Gira and Morna both have this like big sort of beam that's on top of them.
Yeah. Oh damn it! Fuck.
You'd have advantage because both Gira and Morna are going to be like helping.
Only if I'm raging.
No, because they'll be helping you because they have it on them, so they're going to.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, so you managed
Actually, they quite like it on them.
to. Okay, so also actually, Yar saved and Declan saved. So that's that. That's fine. You managed to push the beam off, and Gira and Morna, you both are free.
Okay, cool.
Gothrik, as you're making your way down on the warg, there's chaos all around you. I don't know exactly what specifically you want to do or say.
So I try shouting, and if that doesn't get across, I'm just going to take my pistol and fire a round into the air.
Okay.
Try and make a noise loud enough to get people's attention.
Yeah, as you fire a shot, there's maybe about 20 or 30 people who are huddled underneath this arch, trying to hold on from the wind, who all look up at you. Over to you.
Get to the keep. There'll be shelter there.
Okay.
And I
Make a persuasion check.
start spreading word. Okay, persuasion. Natural 20.
Nice. Yeah. In this moment, you see all of them look amongst themselves and then nod to each other, and then just suddenly start making a break for the keep. It's maybe 200 feet away or something for most of them. But as you say that, there's this like big tornado starting to come up the main road towards the group, like sort of blocking the keep between. Currently blocking where this group of civilians are in you, Gothrik, from where the party is, just about to get into the keep. Are you going to like try and go around it, or just sort of wait where you are and hope that it doesn't come towards you?
Well, considering the fact that I probably know what this storm's doing, I'm going to try calling out to Badran to just show his fucking face.
Okay. What are you gonna say?
It's me you want, not them. Show yourself.
As you say that, coming right out of the eye of the storm is you see the Dracolich with Badran riding on top, who begins to swirl around and implants itself right on the top of the keep. You just hear this this roar of the dragon, which scares the shit out of all the people you're with. And the rest of you, the rest of the Clive Five, as you get to the keep, you see right above, on top of the keep, the Dracolich embedding its claws into the side, like a bit of rubble falls down. Badran stood on top. You see Badran dismount and get onto the top of the keep and then make his way inside the keep.
Uh-oh. I guess let's ready up, guys.
Dracolich or Badran?
Dracula? Wait, which is the one that's on the keep? In the keep.
Dracolich is currently on the keep. Dracolich seems to not immediately notice you, though. It's just sort of like keeping watch out at the moment, but you guys are mostly underneath. The big tornado is starting to move out the way of Gothrik and the rest of the group. You don't know whether Dracolich is going to like pounce on the civilians or whether you're going to have to go and fight Badran.
Would I know of like any secret passageways into the keep?
Make a history check.
Okay, history. I'm not great at these. No.
You know there are secret ways in, but just the amount of times that like people have actually mentioned them, or like you've had any really need to know, it's not really like it's not coming to your head right now. It's too much of a stressful situation. But what's the deal, Gothrik? Are you going to try and meet up with the rest of the group, or are you going to continue to corral the civilian?
I'm going to try and continue to get people around, but I'm gonna also start looking for secret ways into like somewhere a bit more secure. Because I don't feel like the keep shelter anymore.
Okay, as you
it's got Badran and a giant fucking dragon.
Yeah, as you like stop in your tracks, the Dracolich spots you. The tornado begins to dissipate, and the Dracolich begins to fly towards you. So, rest of the 5-5, are you going to go into the keep, or are you gonna? You now notice the Dracolich is going straight for Gothrik.
It spots me. Did you say?
You can't
Yeah. Oh, sorry. The Dracolich. You watch as the Dracolich spots
you're
Gothrik.
cutting out a lot.
Great. You watch as the Dracolich spots Gothrik.
Take it back.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good now.
Yeah, all right. So the Dracolich spots Gothrik and begins beelining towards him as the tornado dissipates. The rest of you have a choice. You can either go into the keep or confront the Dracolich with Gothrik.
Or not.
Yeah, possibly now not.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Can you hear me? Hello? Yes? No?
Yeah.
Spotted Gothrik. And he eats. End.
I'm gonna look to the group of civilians, and I'm gonna tell them. Go find more. It wants me. I'll try and lead it away. And I'm going to...
I think we
Let's
not
fight
going
the
for that.
Dracolich.
Away
Well,
well. Like
shooting
running
at the
around.
Dracolich with
Sorry.
my
It's gonna-
musket.
Catch him, right?
Oh my god, there's
Can't
so
get into
many
the keep without
so many voices all at once. Right, okay.
Oh, did it like catch up?
Yeah.
What we'd all said in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So annoying. We should take a break. All right. Hopefully my internet will be sorted out after that.
Do you want to take a break, Mike? We'll see if this clears up.
That's
All right.
what I just said. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Right, we're back. So, okay, well, yeah, internet. Okay, so then just before, hello, yeah, am I cutting out? Yes.
No, I think it just cut out briefly.
Briefly, not bad.
Okay, well, you're just gonna have to pretend like you hear what I say now. Okay, so then just before we left for our break, the Dracolich dashed for Gothrik from the top of the keep.
Oh, this could go well.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, so kill Skeletal Dragon. That's it. I completely forgot that this map is.
Yeah.
Right. Let's turn off its dynamic lighting bullshit.
Oh god, Declan's just rolled initiative.
Yeah. So Declan and Yar have both rolled
Oh,
initiative.
I've
We
used
should
this
follow
map.
suit.
Yeah. Can you all roll initiative for me, please?
Yeah.
Hey! Nice.
Yeah,
See
thanks
what-
for rolling for initiative.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. I'm just gonna like carry on. If you can't hear me, then just ask in the chat, and I'll try and reply. Right. So first off, as the Dracolich dashes for you, Gothrik, you have you. Actually, I haven't done the Dracolich. All right.
Hey, so
Yeah.
it's my turn, right?
Well, hang on. I haven't rolled initiative. For the
Okay,
Drac-
cool.
I haven't rolled
Which
initiative
direction's the
yet.
keep?
All right, the Dracolich. Right. Okay. The keep is the direction where the rest of the party are from.
I
Alright,
don't
okay.
think it can beat Gothrik.
All right. So Gothrik.
This is a very dexterous
It's
dragon.
not, it's got a 4. But yeah, which
Behind
direction's
us.
the
Yeah,
keep?
I think that's why I'd agree.
The keep is in the direction of the party.
Okay, so
Yeah, mate, you cut out a few times and we had to try and figure that one out. Don't worry, just yeah, dude.
Sweet Mike, can you hear us fine?
Okay, well let's maybe Mike just type.
I'm gonna turn the bitrate down. I
Yeah,
hope that
sure.
helps. Ooh, was it max? Okay, I've halved the bitrate.
Yeah, that's better. You put it at max. All right. Someone else is gonna have to stream from now on, I think, because this is getting annoying. Okay, so
It just was already at max.
yeah.
oh, you're cutting still.
That's fair.
If you help me set it up during the week, I don't mind doing it.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I
Like,
think he-
my stream is okay for now. My stream says excellent connection, so it might just be Discord's fucking with me. Anyway, so all right, Gothrik.
We'd be better off doing like a Discord call, so it's peer to peer.
Maybe.
Should we like try something else?
Let's just try and get this done. All right, so Gothrik, it's your turn.
Should we try a call?
Okay, maybe.
Okay, I will try calling people.
Okay.
No, I think Mike is. Oh, I've
No.
joined.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and call him.
Yeah, Alex is trying.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Am I calling you, or are you calling me, or?
I was going to, but you started calling.
Oh, okay. How do I add other people to this call?
This is fine like this, so... Blazvel, Richie, Babes, Major, Peanut. I don't have Zach, you'll have to add Zach. Because someone add Zach, because I don't have him as a friend.
Do I?
I didn't have him as a friend either.
No, neither do I.
Well, I guess Zach isn't playing. Need to add him as a Discord friend.
How do I add? All right.
Eldritch Bunny, right?
Add
Eldritch
friends.
Bunny just accepted off my friend request. There we go.
There we go. Well, it's
I mean,
not.
this could be better because we can actually hear you now.
Yeah, it's not cutting out as much.
Hey.
Oh, no, it's doing the same thing.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's definitely not cutting out as
Well,
much.
yeah, it kind of is a little bit. Right. Okay. So, Gothrik, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm on a warg.
Yeah, currently.
So, what's my speed like?
Probably 40 or something. Yeah, 40. Can you hear me?
I get the.
Well, we heard
No,
you say
we
that.
heard you say, "Can you hear me?" But nothing
Okay.
before it.
I said 40.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna start 5, 10. I can't look because people's things are in the way. Hang on. I'll just try
It's going to opportunity attack you if you go through there because it has 10-foot reach.
I'm gonna try leading it over this way.
Okay.
And I'm
Yeah.
gonna fire 3 shots at it.
Yeah.
with
So
generosity.
going there. So going there, it's going to opportunity attack you.
Okay.
Oh my god, playing on the internet right now is making me so sad. That's a 27 to hit. Alright, it's 14 piercing damage, 5 lightning.
Yep.
3 shots hit.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, so
yeah,
so
I'm
you-
gonna move fit.
okay. So you blast into the dragon, and you're gonna move the rest of the way.
A bit further in.
Okay, cool. Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, so yeah, blasting the dragon as you run past it, it lashes out with its mouth as it dives towards you. As you just duck underneath it, it does manage to catch you in the shoulder. Roxanne, you're up.
Okie dokie. Right, so I'll stop. If I dash, I can't rage in the same turn,
Rage is
can
a
I?
bonus. This action, dash is an action.
Rage drops at the end of your turn if you haven't attacked or beat.
Well, I want to assume it'll.
I think
No, it's
the
looking for
issue
Gothrik,
mainly
though, isn't it?
is that the rage drops at the end of your turn if you haven't.
Oh. Okay, right. I will just go. Alright, well, I'll just use my dash to get as close to him as I can. I'll just have to take a hit. Or just, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, running up to the Dracolich, as it's beginning to turn, you just dash right up beneath it. You're raging, are you? Yeah, okay, rage.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to rage.
You're not
to.
raging. Okay, you're not raging. Okay.
drop off at the end of my turn because I can't attack anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll just drop off at the end of the turn. Otherwise.
Okay. Well, at the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action to attack you, Roxanne,
Mm-hmm.
with a tail attack.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be. Oh, actually, can you all roll frightful presence for me as well?
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom
Is that on
save,
its
please.
turn?
Actually, no,
Is
that will.
on its turn?
That's. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's on its turn. That's on its turn. We'll worry about that in a sec.
Aw.
I'm gonna roll lucky because I don't want to be feared again for the
Yeah,
entire fight.
we'll take those rolls. We'll take those rolls. So Mona, you'll pass. Roxanne, you
I'm
will.
just gonna. I was gonna lucky it.
Okay. All right. So that's 15 bludgeoning damage to you, Roxanne.
15 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm probably feared now. So.
Okay. You're not quite feared just yet, but we will be when it comes to the Dracolich's turn. Mona. Yeah. So the Dracolich swings around and whacks you, Roxanne, as you attack. Well, as you rush up.
Deja vu. Fucking hell, Joanne.
What are you saying? Hello?
Joanne,
It's your turn.
it's your turn.
Yes.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I did not hear. Speed 60. Because of the storm, is it like dim light, would we say?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely.
Cool. Right. In that case, I'm going to walk 60 foot, and then I'm gonna shadow step another 60 foot
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
to
Sorry.
behind it.
Okay.
To here. Oh wait, no, here. And
Mhm.
then I'm going to attack it twice.
That hits.
Does the second one hit?
Second one just hits.
Cool. Oh yeah, I remember. That's my turn.
So yeah, you shadow step behind it as it swishes around to hit Roxanne. You duck under its tail with a shadow step, punching it twice in the back. All right. At the end of your turn, it's going to use another legendary action to attack you with a tail attack. That's a 28 to hit. That's 13 bludgeoning damage, Morna. Do you hear me? Hello? Yeah. Can you? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Right.
I heard.
Okay. I didn't hear any response. So.
No, I did say yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Okay. So then it's Declan's turn.
It's fine, guys. Hero of the day.
All right. He's dashing. He's dashing out for Gothrik. All right, Scrimshaw.
Here comes Sir Declan
Yeah.
Wog Martin.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I'm a bit worried about Declan here.
Yeah, Scrimshaw.
Okay, so we just dashed. I'm going to scoot on over to here.
Mhm.
I shall pop Hexblade's Curse on it.
Okay.
And make some attacks with Avenger.
Okay, make your attack. That hits. Okay. 23.
23 damage total. Well, though -3 if it's.
Oh yeah, -3.
Okay, so that's assuming it's resistance to necrotic.
Yeah.
That'll be
21 for that one.
20 after, and then 21 after.
Yeah, yeah.
So 41 total after resistance.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so yeah, so dashing in on the carpet, you slash the Dracolich a number of times, all piling on it. Ya is gonna run up. Actually, no, she's gonna run 30 feet, and she's gonna cast a guiding bolt. That is a 19, just hits. Okay, so that's 14 radiant damage. And you, the next person who attacks the Dracolich has advantage. But at the end of Yar's turn, the Dracolich is going to use its third and final legendary action to attack. To attack Scream. It's like spinning around like a Beyblade trying to hit everyone. 29 to hit. $29 Scrimshaw? Yeah, that hits, yeah.
I think 29 will hit me if that's on me, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 18 bludgeoning damage.
Shield wouldn't do anything.
Okay.
Oh, for a higher. Yeah, no hit.
Okay, that doesn't hit. Cool. Right, it's the Dracolich's turn.
Actually having
What's
it come in use.
Nice.
So dreadful presence, right?
Yeah, so everyone make a wisdom saving throw for me now, please.
Cool.
As it begins to buffet its wings, screams at you all.
Oh, great.
Gothrik, you're feared. Roxanne, you already rolled.
So it's sending said everyone.
Yeah, sorry. I meant people who hadn't yet rolled.
Ignore them.
Yeah. Declan fails. Oh, poor Declan. Yeah, I don't know.
To
I
be
don't.
fair, if I were him, I'd be scared.
Yeah, he's level 4. Oh, I just can't wait to see how this turns out. And yeah, wisdom. Oh yeah, succeeds. Holy shit. All right. So Scrimshaw, you succeeded. Morny succeeded. Gira, what did you get? Oh yeah, you succeeded.
24.
Right, Dracula. Surrounded by people just beginning to pile onto it, is going to make 3 attacks. It's going to it's going to lightning breath. Yeah, who's it going? I think it's just going to like. What's the range on its lightning
15 feet for me.
breath?
It must be
Maybe?
the same, right?
It must be the same.
Yeah.
Is 90 foot.
That is reasonable.
Yeah, Roxanne, Declan, and Ya are going to have to make dexterity saving throws for me, please.
Oh, God.
Do I get the advantage from danger stance for that?
Yes. Yeah. Wonder if Declan's going to be okay.
If it wants to load. Yay!
Yeah, this has been a slow session. So, the internet. Oh, la 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 la. Roll20 has like slowed down how long it takes to load up the character sheets. All right, Ya and Declan both failed. Roxanne, you succeed. So Roxanne, you get. Sorry, bear with me. You take 33 lightning damage. Roxanne, and Declan and Ya take 66.
Well, goodbye, Declan.
All right, Declan's unconscious. He's not actually dead yet. He's not dead because he had how much HP? He had 37, so he's actually okay. Well, not okay, but yeah, but yeah.
He's barbecued, but
Yeah, but the Dracolich roars and this beam of lightning shoots out of its mouth, knocking Declan as Declan's charging up.
Covered in metal.
Declan just,
Declan's covered in superconductive metal.
yeah. Well, it's not superconductive, it's just regular conductive. But, all right, Gira, your turn. I guess it's legendary reactions.
Gira's going to move. Hold on. Check. Get one more. He's going to do this. There's not really much he can do, like within range. I guess I can throw out a heal to Roxanne. I'm going to try and catch him and use. Actually, can I hold my action? I assume he's running away towards me.
Potentially.
Would you be okay with me using spare the resistance? You touch one willing creature once before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4 and add the number roll to save and throw.
Yeah, come in handy if I fail the next one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I just don't know if Mike's going to classify you as willing because you're running away and not really in control of your...
No,
You don't have to run away. You just frighten.
Yeah, it's just frightened. But like the thing is, would Gira know that Roxanne would be running towards Gira right now?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And unless you like shout out to Roxanne, come towards me. You know.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can say that.
It.
But it's Roxanne's decision ultimately what he wants to do.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
I think there's probably better things I think there's better things you can do than hold an action to cast a card.
In terms of this, you cut out there.
Yeah, I was just saying there's probably better things you could do right now than hold an action to use a cantrip. Anyway, your choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw out a healing word on. No, I'll throw out a healing word. This means it's 60 yards. Yeah, I can get Scrimshaw or level 2 one. So it's 11 healing to Roxanne.
Thanks.
Do I have anything else? No. I think that's my turn.
Okay.
Very helpful, yeah.
In that case, at the end of your turn, Gira, the Dracolich is going to use a legendary action. And it is going to tail attack Roxanne. 25.
That will hit.
That's 13 bludgeoning damage. Alright, Gothrik, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to use one of my attacks to reload Generosity. And then I'm going to pull out my newly hexified musket.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire at the Dracolich with it.
With disadvantage.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. Okay, so that's 15 piercing, and for my bonus action, he's, hexed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to pull out Generosity again and fire at him.
Okay. That does not hit, I'm afraid.
16 misses.
Yeah. Okay. What next?
Yeah. But that's my turn. Oh, do I need to make another wisdom save?
Don't you have another attack? How
Handy.
many attacks do you have?
I used one. I have 3 attacks a turn.
Oh yeah, you reload.
Yeah. So
Okay.
do I need to make a wisdom save?
Yes, make a wisdom save at the end of your turn.
18.
I think that's okay, actually. Let me just check. Now that Roll20's really slowed down how long it takes for character sheets to open up. That is going to be... you just succeed.
Hey.
So you are no longer feared. Right, at the end of Gothrik's turn, it's going to use a legendary action. It's going to use a legendary action to tail whip to attack with its tail. It's going to attack Morna.
Okay.
25 to hit.
That hits.
Just 16 bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
Okay, Roxanne, it's your turn.
Do I make the save at the top of my turn? Or
No, at the end of your turn. It was the top of your turn last time because that's because we were one sort of round behind.
Okay. If I rage and throw a javelin, I know it'll be disadvantage. But
Yeah.
is that enough just to keep rage going?
Yeah, that's fine. That'll be okay.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just go assume that's a yes.
Yeah.
Right. It's rage time. And then I'll take Great Weapons Master off and I'll just throw a javelin.
That doesn't hit, I'm afraid. With
Yeah,
disadvantage.
that's fine.
It would normally,
That's
but
fine.
you are
Does
right.
he get does Ancestral Protector work if that's... It just says first creature you hit. Oh, you have to hit it. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, make a wisdom save for me.
Get wise, am I right?
And yes, the wisdom save. Quite right. Not
Come
that
on,
it's...
Roxanne. Come on, Roxanne.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Stop talking!
Alright.
You're cursing the roll.
Alright, it's gonna make its final
I'm so sorry.
it's gonna make its final legendary action attack, tail attack on Scrimshaw. 31 to hit. Ah, it's running well today.
Okay.
It's 9 bludgeoning damage. Alright, Morna.
If you've said what it rolled, I didn't hear it. Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
31.
yeah, 31 will that'll do it. Okay. I don't think it. It's been my turn. Yeah, I can imagine.
Alright, Morna, it's your turn.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
legendary action, Warner. Ah, is it my turn? I'm gonna do the exact same thing as I did last time, but minus the shadow step.
Okay, that's 2 hits.
There you go.
Okay, 13 and 12. Okay, yeah, you
That's my turn.
you punch into it twice. Brilliant. Okay, so alright, death save. Okay. Alright, Scrimshaw.
Has no one healed the knight? Oh no, is he just gonna die?
Well, I'll try and do spare the dying, but I don't think it's really worth.
He's like
Please
a
don't revivify him.
he's like a potion hog.
I mean, you
Right,
know,
Scrimshaw.
if there's like an AoE heal and he happens to get caught in it, that
Yeah,
like,
well, I will. Yeah.
great, but yeah, actually using actions for him maybe a bit. Yeah. All right, I shall just do the whacking of him or
Cool.
it. I don't know what it is.
Do you want to spend some time to try and work it out?
I do not.
Okay, that's a 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't hit.
Well, yeah, I won't bother using a lucky point for that.
Oh, that doesn't hit either.
Second one, 18. These are not good rolls.
No.
I'll spend a lucky point to re-roll that.
Cool.
Swing that. Well, a whole lot of nothing.
Unfortunately, that misses. Yeah, he's slashing out. After being hit a couple of times by its tail as it just sort of Beyblades around, you're a bit off balance. I mean, that's kind of what it's doing. It's like attacking Roxon, then Morna, then Scrimshaw.
6 and a 2.
Yeah, that's not great. Alright, okay, is that your turn then?
Yeah, that's all
Alright.
I can do.
Alright, Ya is gonna Guiding Bolt again. Oh, yeah. Did any of you get advantage on that? I'm just gonna give her advantage on this one because I didn't give anyone advantage. The Guiding Bolt. It's 22 hit. That hit again. 18 radiant damage this time. Alright, so let's just put this on here. So the next attack is going to have advantage. Although, yeah, Ya's not healing Declan either. Alright, okay. Alright, it's Draklich's turn. It does not get its lightning breath back. So it's going to hunker down and it's going to attack. Going to attack Roxon, Morna, and Grimshaw. Roxon, 31 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, definitely.
That's 20 piercing, so half to 10. And 5 lightning.
Yeah. Cool.
Alright, Morna, that's 28 to hit.
That hits.
He's rolling pretty well today. I think he's rolled under a 15. Yeah. That's 16 slashing damage.
Ouchie.
Okay, and then Scrimshaw is this 24 to hit?
Ah, just hits.
Just hits. No shield or anything? Okay.
I'm not going to shield this one.
Alright, that's 17 slashing damage.
Hey!
What was the A about? Hello?
What am I taking?
17.
A. Okay.
Okay, Gira.
Got it.
How much health for you on Scripture? What's the
2/3.
percentage roughly? Yeah, my turn. I'm gonna make this quite easy. I'm just gonna go out and run and do a Mass Cure Wounds. I'm gonna go to here, and then I'm gonna do it on Morna, Gothrik, Scrimshaw, Roxon, and Sir Declan. And I'm gonna do it level 5.
Ooh.
Oh, big boy heal coming out.
It's okay. So it's 23 healing to all 6.
Lovely.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, wait, is that myself as well? Hold on, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's myself as well. Yeah,
I'm back to full.
same.
That's a weird state for Gothrik to be in.
Yeah. And then that's the end of my turn.
Alright.
I feel too healthy.
You're not close enough to the action.
I mean,
He's a traitor.
if Gira can encourage Sir Declan to take cover, then he will as well.
Okay, you're going to shout over to Declan and say, take cover!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Or at least for the love of God, get out of the
Yeah.
4-person
Yeah.
lightning line.
Yeah, okay. Right, in that case, at the end of your turn, Gira, it's going to use the tail attack on Morna. So it's going to do... That's a 15 to hit. That doesn't hit.
Does not hit.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Right, Gothrik.
Total wipeout it.
So this first one has advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so sharpshooter generosity shot. Let's go, hit him big. 31 minus 5.
That
I
hits.
assume that hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 25,
25.
Piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus 1d6 necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 6.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna fire 2 regular shots.
Okay.
19.
19 just hits.
That's 11. And
11.
One more. 15 misses.
That misses, yeah. So yeah, your first shot shoots it, a bit of a bone splinters out. The second shot gets it in a good place. The third shot, unfortunately, does miss. However, at the end of your turn, it is going to not tail attack this time. It is going to wing attack. I'm going to use up 2 legendary actions. So, anyone within 10 feet must make a dexterity saving throw for me, please. So, Roxanne, Scrimshaw, and Morna. Okay, you all fail.
Oh,
Roxanne has advantage.
Oh, you have advantage. Okay, in that case, Roxanne, you do succeed. Scrimshaw and Morna, you get pushed back 10 feet. You're prone as well. And you take 22 bludgeoning damage from the wind.
Ow.
And it's going to fly up to half its speed, so it's now going to be 40 feet in the air. So it begins to just shoot up and begins hovering over the city as you guys are just sort of like looking up at it. All right, Gothrik.
Uh-oh.
Was that actually no? That was at the end of Gothrik's turn, wasn't it? Yeah. All right,
It
Roxanne.
was just my turn, yeah.
Well, the only thing I can do, and that's throw another javelin to keep rage going.
So you'll have disadvantage on this one, I think. Yeah. Oh, you will have disadvantage.
Yeah,
you have
I
disadvantage
missed
anyway. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
It misses, unfortunately. So the javelin goes a bit short, and then it falls down and impales in the road.
I'll come and retrieve that in a bit. That's my turn, so I'll make the wisdom save.
Cool. Yeah, make the wisdom save.
Oh, for God's sake. I'm just going to lucky it, because I need to get out of this fucking fear. I bet this won't work either. 1d20. Oh my god!
You get some.
Cursed.
Yeah.
There's actually a curse.
I think it's what, 15%?
Oh, right, whatever. I'm gonna drop now.
Okay. Right. So there you go, Morna. It's your turn.
I'm gonna get up and move. Oh, it's 40 feet in the air, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can I shadow step onto it?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And then attack it twice.
Mhm.
Miss one of them.
First one hits. No, sorry. Second one hits. 16. Okay. Yeah, it's starting. It does look hurt now, by the way.
Yeah, I guess
Small
I'll just
damage.
grab onto its tail.
Okay, so you're just sort of like
Try to
grabbing on. All right, make an acrobatics check.
Try and. Okay.
Nah, that's okay. That's enough. Yeah, unless it makes an action to try and like throw you off. Okay, then in that case, Declan is going to hear what Gira says and immediately is recognizing that he is not equipped for this. Okay, he's going to go hide behind the cart.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Scrimshaw.
A wise decision.
Okay, Scrimshaw is going to switch to the bow and is going to make some attacks with that and
Okay.
hopefully do slightly better.
Oof,
He's
no.
going to roll shit again and a 20.
20 hits.
Okay, and he is going to pump a smite into that one.
Brilliant. Okay.
So that
Nice.
is 36 damage total,
36.
and it is going to knock it prone,
Yeah.
which brings it crashing down.
Yeah.
No.
So with Morna on its back, Morna, you have slow fall, so you can use your reaction if you want to do that.
She's got feather fall, she's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction to get rid of the damage.
Does it fall onto the javelin that was?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it doesn't do any more damage, but that's 16 bludgeoning damage, Mona, so I'm sure you can probably go through with that. But yeah, you see as it begins flying up in the air, Scrimshaw takes out the bow, takes a moment to aim it, and fires it. There's a crack of thunder as it...
Broke my javelin.
There's a crack of thunder as the Dracolich falls.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Right.
reduce that with slow fall.
Instant. Okay, well, brilliant.
Reduce it by 20. So.
Yeah, I try and describe things and then realize that like my voice hasn't been coming through for ages. So that's great.
Ooh.
All right, so
That's it for me. Just say, you go when I say you can go.
yeah. Right, yeah. In that case, Ya's gonna heal herself with a cure wounds. She's really low. All right, it's Dracolich's turn. Can you guys hear me, by the way?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so Dracolich. Yeah, after trying to fly away,
At least we could.
yeah. After trying to fly away, the Dracolich is going to attack. It's kind of pissed off at Morna, but it's even more pissed off. So it's going to unload completely on. Right. So. $25, $29, and $32.
Would all hit,
Okay.
but I am going to. Is that 32 a crit? Or not? Tell you what, never mind. Actually, I'm going to shield, and I'm also going to lucky the 32.
Okay. Can you lucky and shield at the same time?
So the 29 hits. Please re-roll the. Lucky is not a reaction, I don't think.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
I don't think lucky uses anything. Okay, that'll miss. So just the 29 hits.
I've completely forgot you can lucky enemy attack rolls.
All right. 13 slashing damage is it? The stroke of luck manages to just get you to dodge slightly out of the way. Gets his legendary actions back. Ira.
Gira.
I don't really want to use Destructive Wake or on any level 5 spell slots. I might just throw out. How hurt is he looking?
Pretty hurt. Yeah, he tried to escape a second ago.
I'm going to throw out a level 4 Chromatic Orb with Thunder. I don't think Thunder's a problem for him, but we'll see. I might be wrong. Is he prone still? Do I get advantage?
No, he's no longer prone. He did stand up. And it would be disadvantage at range with the spell if it was prone. 18 misses, I'm afraid.
Wait, wouldn't he have advantage because of the
okay.
guiding bolt?
I think someone else
Oh wait,
used
no.
that.
Guiding bolt was you, Gothrik.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18 misses.
Yeah,
No,
but like
you
I
got like your
I
wind
thought
yourself.
Ya used it like again.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Ah.
Don't worry. And I'll end my turn then.
Okay. Right. Gira. At the end of Gira's turns, the Dracolich is going to again do another wing attack. So Roxanne, Morna, and Scrimshaw, can you make dexterity saving throws, please? Okay, so this time Scrimshaw and Roxanne, you both fail, and Morna, you succeed.
Cool.
Is that a failure on a 19?
It's actually DC 21 on this one.
Oh, is it? Ow.
Mm,
Ouchie.
yeah. All right. So you're prone, and you take this time Scrimshaw and Roxanne. You take 14 bludgeoning damage. So Roxanne, that's halved to 7, and it's going to fly out 40 feet. Morning, you can make an attack of opportunity if you want.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Make an attack. Hey, that hits.
Can I
Sentinel.
get con save?
I don't.
Con saves. Well,
You can't do that on a reaction, I don't think. Stunning strike.
can I not?
No.
Oh.
But your sentinel to keep it in place.
It just says when you hit with a melee weapon. Oh yeah, melee weapon attack. Okay.
No, does Mona have Sentinel?
No.
Oh, do you not have
No, it's
sentinel?
mobile. I have.
Oh, I thought you had sentinel. Okay, well it's 40 feet up in the air then.
Oh, I should have grabbed on again.
All right, yeah. So again, the Dracolich flies up into the air. Actually, I didn't check. Okay. All right. Okay, Gothrik.
3
Actually-
more shots from generosity.
Actually, it's going to come over here. So it's flying in the air, 40 feet. So it's above It's above Gira.
Delightful.
Yeah. 3 more shots from generosity at it.
Okay.
That's
Ooh.
a crit.
Nice.
That's 20 there. 16. And hang on.
That hits as well.
20 to hit. That's 12.
How would you like to kill it?
Yes. Okay, as it starts to fly away and hover over Gira, I'm gonna kind of just continue angling myself on the warg. I put one shot into its wing, another one just below the wing, and the other one right inside of its eye, like right through its eye and out the other side.
Fantastic. So as the Dracolich begins to fall, Gira, you're going to have to make a dexterity save for me. As being shot out of the air like shooting a clay pigeon, bone begins to scatter down upon you. It's weird. All right, Gira, you take 19 bludgeoning damage as this Dracolich falls on you. At first, you think that it's like swooping down at you, but then you realise that after the bang of Gothrik's shot, it's just falling limply, and you try and jump out of the way, but you are quite old. So.
Sorry, Kira.
Yeah.
Don't forget you're old.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for the reminder. That's fine.
Okay. You're not trapped. You did get scrapes a little bit as the bones were falling. So as the storm begins to recede a tiny bit, but however the chaos is still ensuing in the city, and as you look around, heat itself has been reached by Badran. Declan comes out from his hidden passage, and he's like, "Ah, fantastic, great victory."
Yes, Declan.
Thanks
You were unstoppable and a real inspiration this fight.
Is it me or was that Dracula's really scary? Like, I did not want to go near it.
I think it was genuinely just you.
Yeah,
time, it was also really scary.
Yar says, we can't stand around talking for too long. The keep.
Let's go to the keep. Yeah, I sprint in.
I'd like to drink some potions of healing on the way.
Okay.
Yeah. So would I.
If I'm like chucking them down on the way, I don't get the bonus, right?
Yeah, you just have to roll them.
See if you like take a minute
Mhm.
to do it. All right, let's spend some gold.
Okay.
I'm gonna chug. I'm gonna chug 2 of them.
Fortnite.
Fortnite! It's 2d4 in it.
Oh, God.
2d4 plus.
Actually, that's not too bad.
Yeah, +2.
2.
6. Great.
Ah.
Oh, it'll have to do.
Okay, so I'd say you could probably get if you're running, there's maybe 5 rounds. So if Gira wants to do any heals or anything as well, Yara doesn't have the capabilities of doing mass heals, but she is going to cure herself a little bit.
Okay.
So you begin to rush up to the keep. The doors are currently barred shut, and you begin to bang up on them, and a couple of orcs open them up. Inside, you see a number of orc chieftains crowded around a table, led by Rasik, who is currently going over sort of battle plans. So you're let in to the keep.
I look to one of the guards that opened the door. Start corralling civilians. Get them in here as soon as possible.
As you make your way in and say this to the guard, Rasik looks up and says, "Chieftain, I did not expect you here. We were told that you had been killed."
Oh.
Oh, did you now?
Well, technically.
Who told you that?
Well, we saw that you went up the mountain and then the mountain collapsed.
It's rather quick, don't you think?
What are you insinuating? That's what Rasik says. Insinuating.
He's nervous, right?
Rassik's like, I'm not nervous. I didn't do anything wrong. No, Rasik looks up and says, "You caused this." And a lot of the chiefs around sort of start nodding and says, "You have brought a great evil on this land."
The only great evil is the one you've been working with, Rasik.
And that is?
I know what you've done. I'm giving you a chance now. Be honorable about this. Come clean, or die a coward.
A lot of the chieftains look up at Rasik, and Rasik says, "I'm not going to take insults from the like of you. I've spent the last 20 years trying to fix what your father couldn't."
And so you worked with Badran to get him killed.
A few of the orcs begin to mumble, and Rasik says, "Nonsense. I have protected this land. I've done nothing but protect it."
By siding with a murderer who was mutating our own, pushing us away from our god and towards the gods of men?
And blowing up the land.
And blowing up the land.
This is madness, Rasik says. He looks up from the table and he says, "It is clear that Gothrik is no longer capable of leading. Guards, seize him." And you begin to notice that a lot of the guards, over time, he has managed to work into his personal favor, begin to head towards you. What do you do?
I look towards the guards. You would follow him. The one who, instead of bringing our people into safety, has barricaded himself in here. He
They're
is a coward.
still coming forward. They seem fervent in their loyalty to Rasik. So let's roll initiative as they begin to take the steps towards you to seize you.
Boy.
Yeah, this is the thing. Rasik's a lot more loved in here than you are at the moment.
Oh, no.
Roxanne gives a glance around to make sure there's no Dracoliches.
There's no Dracoliches.
No scary Dracolich.
You
Thank God.
can't just declare Makara, effectively.
Magara.
Garrosh!
I am my scars.
Oh.
That's Illidan, actually.
I know. I thought we were just doing World of Warcraft.
Illidan. Hey Matt, Garrosh Illidan, what's the difference, am I right?
Yeah, they both have scars. All right.
These are all references I understand.
So, all right. First off the bat, Gothrik, you see the guards coming towards you. Rasik having his fervor, having brainwashed them into believing what he had said, and having framed you as being the enemy of the state. But in fact, he is. All right. What do you want to do?
I look to Rasik and say, I know you still honor the old ways. Let Thaxando decide this. Karadar, here, now.
Rasik says, very well, and the guards begin to back off. Right. For the rest of you, are you going to step back, or are you going to help Gothrik here?
We'll
I'm
step
gonna
back.
Well, we step back, don't we?
Well, it's your
We
choice.
don't have to. I'll
Why-
step back.
Isn't it dishonorable if we... I'm pretty sure it's dishonorable.
It would be.
Yeah,
It's like a one-on-one combat, right?
one duel to the death, we're not really meant to help.
But also, like,
Well, it's his
Badran's
decision.
currently doing his own shit,
Leave
and then-
We could
Gothrik
go deal
here
with
and go
Badran,
deal with
maybe.
Badran.
I mean,
We've got Frick in the middle of the hall
I
on
I
his
mean, that's
own.
probably what he'd want.
Like, I feel like Badran's a threat, and we should just let Gothrik.
Yeah, I do tell you all to start heading upstairs and to find
Where's
Badran.
Declan?
Oh yeah, Declan's not here.
Declan!
And oh, yeah.
Where's
Um,
Declan?
hang on, where did I put him?
Help me!
Help! Help!
Help! There's this scary orc attacking me at the top of the building.
Yeah, he's fighting Badran on his own.
Come up, he's just 1v1'd it.
All right, Gothrik. So are you
It
gonna
wasn't that bad actually. Yeah.
are you stepping forward then, Gothrik?
Yeah. Here,
Okay.
yes.
All right, where are you gonna?
Well, Rasik is 5, 10. I guess I'm just gonna, because I don't want to just jump onto the table and go at him. There's battle plans on there. In fact, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna jump onto the table and I'm gonna jump and stab at him.
Okay.
Um,
Are guns explicitly banned
Yes.
in Karadar?
Ranged weapons are forbidden. So 11 misses, 12 misses, 18.
18 just hits.
Okay. 11 piercing. I'm also going to use that bonus action thingy that I get as a war cleric to do another attack.
Okay, as a bonus action.
26.
All right. That hits as well.
11 piercing.
Okay. So jumping up on the table, you swearing at Rasik, you jump up, start to slash at him. A couple of short.
And I'm gonna action surge and strike at him 3 times again.
Okay, go ahead.
Hang on. I did click it. 15
Misses.
misses. 16 misses. 26 again.
26 hit.
9 piercing.
Okay. Right. As you,
Yep.
Scrimshaw, are you doing anything on your turn?
Well, like if we start going towards like the stairs or stuff, I assume the orcs are gonna try and hold us back, right?
They seem to be focused on the fight between.
Assumption.
No, you could probably like just walk around. They don't really seem that interested right now.
I'm gonna kind of look to the party as like, are we staying?
No, we're
Stay,
good.
go?
We go, veteran.
All right.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. All right, so I'm just gonna move you guys. Like, are you dashing through like that, basically?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Mark 5 all the way.
All right, so as you begin to push past, a lot of the orcs begin to like gather closer just to watch the fight. A couple of the chieftains like step back as Rassic picks up his great axe as Gothrik jumps onto the table and starts slashing at him. He says, "You've made a mistake." So he's going to make 3 attacks against you, Gothrik. Oh, 2 attacks. 25 and 19 to hit.
Those both hit.
Okay, that's 12 slashing damage on the first one. And 16 on the second.
24 overall.
He says, as both attacks make their mark, he says, "You're just as weak as your father." Right, Gothrik.
It's very nice.
I'm even angrier now. 17 misses.
That missed. Yeah, that misses.
20.
That hits.
Ignore the 3. And 22.
That hits as well.
10.
Okay, yeah, slashing in at him, a couple of wounds beginning to expose themselves, but Rassic is an old warrior. He has the scars to prove his battles behind him.
I want to see like if War Priest is limited in any way. A second, when you use the weapon. And I'm gonna do the bonus action attack again, but that'll be the last time I can do that today. Fuck, wasted it.
Okay. All right, so the rest of you begin to make your way up to the main door that goes into the back behind the thing. It is currently locked, but Yar like rushes up and begins to open it. She takes a key out as being like one of the relatives of a chief or like someone of quite importance. She does have like these sort of ancestral keys for these sort of doors. They begin to open up. Yeah, and
Can I just throw out 2 level 1 heals, one on Morna and one on... Sorry, you care about that.
Go ahead.
Can I just throw out a couple level 1 heals over the duration of kind of going up the top?
Yeah.
Or maybe... Is that alright?
Yeah,
do one on Morna and one on Roxanne probably. Just 2 what's it called? The touchy ones.
The touchy-feely ones.
Okay, so it basically takes you down a long corridor. So it'll take you another turn to go down the corridor, and you see that there's like a trail of blood leading to the crypts down below. Okay. Right, so Rassic's turn. All right, Rassic is going to try and grab you. So make a athletics or acrobatics check.
Hey, well, they're both the same. 15.
Okay, so Rassic grabs you by the throat and lifts you up the ground, his muscles straining. As he says, "You are not pure blood or pure of heart." And he's going to plunge his greatsword, try and plunge it through your chest as you're on top. That's an 18 to hit.
18 hits, yeah.
That's 10 slashing damage.
With a great sword if he's holding with the other hand.
Yeah, I mean, probably not, but he's going to do like less damage anyway. It's 2d4. Yeah, I mean, also, yeah, it's more of like for the coolness factor rather than anything else.
The fun.
Fun. So
No,
yeah,
fun, please.
yeah. So that's 10 slashing damage, and he like begins to slash at your chest before he is holding on to you with one hand as he's like parrying your blows with the other. Right. So the rest of you. So Gothrik, your turn.
I'm gonna stab at him 3 times again.
Okay.
29, and because I'm a half-orc, I roll another damage die.
Yeah.
Slash 1d6. That's an extra 3 piercing. 15 misses. 24. 7.
7. Okay, 24. Okay, yeah, cool.
Yep, that's and I'm gonna use second wind.
Okay.
1d1.
You know what this actually reminds me of? This reminds me of when the Mountain and the Hound were fighting, and
Yeah.
and what's her fucking name? I can't remember her name now. She like just ducks past them. She's like, nope. Cersei, yeah. Okay, so you get a second wind, 12. All right, cool. Right, Rassic. No, so the rest of you. So you make your way up to the ends of this corridor, and at the end, Yar bursts it open to reveal the start of the catacombs, where there's this like large monument to some sort of half-buried dead orc, which has been pushed aside, revealing a spiral staircase which goes down, presumably done by Badran. Right, Rassic.
Damn you, Badran.
All right, so Rassic's turn. So Rassic, still holding on to you with one hand, managing to parry a couple of the blows, is going to let you go and push you, try and push you back. So make a strength saving.
Okay. Strength save 25.
Okay, so he pushes you back. You sort of like begin to fall over on the table, but you put your hand out and just sort of like Dukes of Hazzard style leap over the back of the table as he pushes you back. He then gets back. He gets on the table and goes on and presses the attack, grabbing his great axe with 2 hands as he begins to bring it down upon you. That is going to be a 15 to hit. Does that hit?
15.
Yeah.
15 misses.
Okay. So he slashes down, and as you duck out the way, he says, "You're right. I was involved in the killing of your father. I don't regret it for a second." All right.
Basically, Gothrik just screams, "You're a murderer, you're a coward. I thought of you as family, and you've thrown that all away." 17 misses, 25 hits, 8 piercing, 27 hits, 8 piercing, so 16 overall.
Okay, yeah, slashing into him. He's beginning to look hurt now.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So the rest of you, you're now at this point. You're gonna head down to the what do you want to do?
Yep.
Start heading down.
Head down.
Okay, it's gonna take you another turn to get.
Let's go.
All right, Rassic continues to press the attack. He says, "You don't know anything about true power. You don't know how to control anyone. You have no idea what it takes to lead, and I'm glad you weren't here all this time. That is going to be a natural 20 and a 15. So that's going to be 18 slashing damage.
18 hits.
No, 18 damage. It was a natural 20.
Oh, right, okay.
And the second attack misses.
Okay.
Right, Gothrik.
That's all it is to you. It's control. You have no vision. You're leaving us all in the mud. 12 misses, 24 hits, 8 piercing, 11 misses.
Okay, 8 piercing damage.
Yep.
You see Rasik starting to take quite a few wounds. Right, the rest of you are still making your way down. Making your way down the crypts. Right, so Rasik says, well, what do you want to know? Do you want to know how I was working behind the scenes? Well, I don't need to tell you anything. You'll be dead soon. And that'll be it.
Orcs don't really have a way of words, do they?
No, they don't have a literary tradition. So that's 24 to hit and another natural 20. Holy shit.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that's going to be for the first one 9 slashing damage,
Okay.
and then 20 for the second.
Oh, okay.
Right, Gothrik.
Keep talking, old man. Your last words are wasted. 20, 17, and a 16. One of those hits.
Yeah, just
That's a 9 piercing.
okay. Right, so the rest of you eventually make your way down to the bottom of the crypt, and you begin to see what is effectively reminds you of like a lot of mining equipment has been left astray. Seemingly, this was some sort of secret mining tunnel that, I mean, not many people knew about. Perhaps, you're sort of getting the idea as Yarv runs down and says, I don't think Gothrik knew anything about this. Maybe this is something that Rasik was doing. But as you begin to make your way through the tunnel, eventually it opens up and reveals this absolutely massive chasm. Has been mined out and has this big crane, which has a big chain which goes to the bottom. Yeah, no, I'm going to reveal it now. So you see, and using the crane currently, the chain is currently opening up, and something is being lifted out of the bottom of the chasm, and you watch as the person holding onto the crane is Badran.
That's a bad man.
Who is just like absent-mindedly. That's at the end of your turn. You burst in here, and then that's it. So from now on, we're going to go from initiative order.
All right, cool.
I'm just going to roll initiative for Badram, who looks up and notices that you're there.
Oh, the Cloud 5 have come to stop me.
I've come to mess with Badran's bad plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't stop me, Cloud 5.
All right, Gothrik.
Gothrik looks different.
Fuck you. Three more hits. 19, I think, hits.
Yeah.
So that's 11.
Okay.
29, that's another D6. And one more. 15 misses.
Okay. How would you like to kill Rasik?
I would like to kind of. He's on the table, right?
Yeah, he's currently like on the table above you with a high ground, slashing down at you with this massive great axe.
I'm gonna kind of feint and just kind of pull his leg so that he falls prone onto the table. I get up, one stab in the chest, I pull it out, I stare at him right in the eyes, and I say, "You've done this to yourself." And I bring the blade right into his forehead.
Okay. As you pull the blade, as you push the blade in, he sputters, and just before he dies, he says, "No, not like this." And push, the dagger goes straight through his forehead, spattering brains and blood all across the table. The orcs take a step back and just like murmur amongst themselves. They did not expect this. But Rasik expires before you.
What? What are you looking at? Gothrik's just kind of looking wild-eyed, extremely pissed off. He killed his practically family here, and he's just kind of gonna stand there in shock for a bit.
Okay. Right, Scrimshaw, as you come into the next room, you see Badran holding onto this crane, cranking this what seems to look like some glowing, very large sort of crystal out of the ground. Inside which it does kind of look like a tailstone. It looks familiar actually to the tailstone you saw under Baratheon that had where you found the Elder Box. And it's, as you're pulling it out, you do see something held inside this like crystalline structure that Badran is cranking out. So what do you want to do?
I would like to cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
And then I shall fly on over. Zoom.
Okay, that hits. 25.
And just start whacking.
Actually,
25 to hit.
Yeah. He's going to
assume 25 hits.
He's going
the response.
Well, he's going to parry. He's going to parry that one.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. That didn't mean to pump smite. Didn't mean to put a smite on that. Okay. 23 in the next one. Is the parry just one attack?
Yeah.
Cool. That's 32 damage.
32. Okay, yeah, so the first hit, as you run over, almost mechanicistically, he just raises his hand and parries away your first attack, but you manage to just bring the sword around and slash him again. Right, okay.
And that's it for me. Oh, sorry. How high up off the ground is he? Is he off the ground or is he on ground level?
No, he's on ground level.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so, alright, it's Badran's turn. He is going to make 3... that's something. Actually, you begin to hear scurrying coming from inside of the chasm. As you watch Badran's eyes flare, and shooting out of the cavern, you see what seems like hundreds of goblin skeletons who are beginning to make their way up and out like a big swarm.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Guys.
They just yeah, completely just
Oh, God. That's a lot.
Okay, and then, alright, so on Badran's actual turn, he's going to turn around and attack Scrimshaw 3 times with his, with Rutherford. Oh my god, that's 2 natural 20s and an 18.
Ooh.
Can't hear anything at the moment.
Oh my
It's
god.
innocent Scrimshaw.
Yeah, so Badran turns around.
When he rolls another nat 20.
Huh?
Right,
Didn't you?
natural 18. Yeah. So it would have.
Hopefully
that
these
would
are
have
the
done
nat
it first.
20s and not just his. Hopefully these are the nat 20s and not just his regular damage.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
so
we might be in a bit of a
the 18 isn't a natural 18, it's just what he rolled. And then there was the 2 natural 20s, which came to 31 in total. But yeah, so slashing out at you, he turns around, fury raging in his eyes, and seeing that you're just alone, he just completely goes out for you. Meanwhile, the skeleton horde begins to pour out.
Scrimshaw did lucky one of those nat
Yeah.
20s.
Oh, did you? Okay,
So it would have, so it would have been the first one because as soon as he crits, I'd be using a lucky point.
sure. That's going to be a 25 on the reroll.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 30 damage. That's 8 slashing and 22 necrotic.
Okay, I'm not looking so hot, and I need to make con saves for my spell.
That doesn't.
Okay, that's down.
Yeah. Okay.
23.
So the skeleton horde begins to just sort of pour over you guys. It's going to attack Gira and Morna. That's 19 to hit Gira. That's 14 slashing damage on Gira and 23 to hit Morna.
Okay.
And so that's 17 slashing damage on Morna.
Morna?
Yeah, 23 to hit you, Morna.
Okay.
And 17 slashing damage on Morna. And then
Okay.
and then the next one gets 2 attacks. So one on Roxon, that's 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And 18 on Declan. That's 11 slashing damage.
No, Declan.
He's still up.
18 won't hit, will it?
Oh yeah,
Stop
18.
waiting to
No,
shoot.
yeah, no, 18. No, that does matter. Yeah,
Go Declan.
go Declan. Yeah. So this
Behind the shield.
this represents the sheer number of skeletons slashing out at you. It's not an individual attack, just a combination. So right, all right, Roxon in that case.
Roxanne.
Yes. I will of course do the traditional of the raging.
The Raga.
I don't really think so I'm just gonna slash at the skeletons, I guess, next to me. So Great Weapons Master and Reckless for this. Should I assume that hit 21's gonna hit?
21 hits, yeah.
It's probably fair to, yeah. So yeah, that's the first attack. Cracking skulls. Second attack does 18 hit.
18 hits.
Yay! And that's my turn.
Yeah, you're like slashing, and all these skeletons are just being like hundreds of skeletons are just being destroyed with every slash. Yeah, it's just like just like completely piling through them. You notice they're all goblin skeletons, by the way.
I hate goblins.
All right, Mona.
They're too small, and I hate giants because they're
Maybe
too
like
big.
things my size. They're slightly smaller.
Not sure if you've met goblins before.
No.
I mean, at some point in his life, he's probably encountered a goblin.
Only the one goblin.
Yeah, and
And
he
he was a
killed
dick.
that.
Remember the first session of the last campaign where you got relevant? You got that from a goblin warlord.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that was the first and last
Anyway,
time I ever had a
so-
goblin in my game.
Go,
Right.
Japan.
Yeah, Mona.
Go.
These are the same goblins.
How light is it in here?
It's pretty dim light.
Cool. I'm gonna take one step and then shadow step to here.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna do some hitting.
Hello.
Mona right now.
Mona's
so she
gonna
has-
die.
I can't remember. Sweet folder.
So you have advantage, right, on this attack?
She's got 6.
Hey, nice.
So
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay. Can he
we
make a
can't
con
hear you, mate.
save? I want to
It'll be
do
22
Stunning
shadow
Strike.
Yeah, I like. Can you write in the chat when I'm writing, please? Because I can't hear you sometimes. Hello.
haven't heard you in a while now, Mike. Oh.
No.
22
Can't-
HP. Pathetic.
Can't really do great
Yeah,
on his
you have
master
to
then,
take that
can
off.
you?
And
I
that's my turn.
I'm gonna get over there, but the problem is I don't want to just abandon Gira to the skeleton lords.
Badran legendary action. The leg action. He's gonna kick you.
He's gonna remove his leg.
And he's gonna beat you to death with it.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
That's most likely a fail.
Oh,
I
that's a
present
bad
you
miss.
unfailed for some save. Yeah.
I feel
Also,
like
you
Mike
are
Frolic
now
a lot of die.
Hold
person.
person. Oh god.
Light.
Oh, I have
fuck.
made. I have made
Oh,
Slayer. Made
shit.
Slayer. Yeah.
I need to do it this
mind.
time. Gary's gonna stay. the
type it in.
mass killings.
In
Yeah,
the
yeah.
chat, you can't hear you. Who's that?
We're
to?
still on the previous bit.
Well, he held person as a legendary action, which but Mona can.
Who's
It's
that?
just
to?
everyone.
I mean, I'm down.
You're
Do
within
I still get that?
60 feet.
I don't think you're within
I don't
60
think
feet.
so. 2, 3, 4.
Isn't it?
We're also like down a lot of flights of stairs. It took us like 2 turns to get down here.
Oh, I thought Muscular Winds
Yeah.
was like a 30-foot.
No,
20-foot
60.
spear.
It says 60. $60 foot.
60 foot.
Yeah, I think it's 60-foot range, but you make a 30-foot radius sphere.
I think the point he's making is no.
Hmm. Hold on.
Oh.
Oh dear.
No.
Oh, so
Very
I
down.
don't
I
get
do
the healing off then.
kind of need it more.
It's a pretty vicious. It's
Yeah,
going to take all of my might to deal
Yeah.
with them.
You probably could as well.
I could just take the opportunity attack.
Yeah.
I could run away and take the opportunity attack from them and come over, but I feel like Gira will not appreciate this.
Right.
Neither
Yeah.
will Declan, neither will Yar.
We should try and stop here for tonight.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Internet.
Oh, dearie me.
Internet's so fucking annoying right now.
Yeah.
What a pickle we find ourselves in. Have you stopped the stream?
Not yet, hang on.